been trying to think of what was best for him and run him off, so he felt like she didn't need him anymore.
Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys help me remember this.
Here's your first question. Merry-go-round, haunted house, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and teacups. Silent Hill is home to a thrilling amusement park that both children and adults love. The question is, what is the name of this amusement park? 1. Fantasyland. 2. Silent Hill Amusement Park. 3. Lakeside Amusement Park.
You know the answer?
Okay, quickly, on to
Lakeside?
question number 2. Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. Brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, spattered blood, and finally... What a terrible tragedy! What a gruesome end to such innocent lives! Now, the question. What was the name of the murderer who committed this vile act? 1. Walter Sullivan. 2. Scott Fairbanks. 3. Eric Guy. Now, for our third and final question.
Like Ed Gein. That's
South
the
Lake
first
is a deserted old neighborhood called South Bay. There to Paleville, the central resort area northwest of the lake, there's only one road you can take. Just one road, no more. The third and final question is... What is the name of that road? 1. Buckman Road. 2. Rendell Street. 3. Nathan Avenue. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? When you know the answers, head to the storeroom on the 3rd floor to collect your prizes. But be careful, if you're wrong... Well then, everybody, thanks for tuning in. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
It's definitely 3-1, and then I have no idea on the last one. Okay.
What was that?
So the thing to get from that is the game rewards you for paying attention to the smallest detail.
Right. Oh God, I needed to reload. You walked right into it.
I did.
Your collarbone would be so broken.
Yeah. Kill her real quick. Check
They die
the
like
map.
crickets.
What?
They die like crickets.
They do. All right, so we're looking for this. This is the 3rd floor, isn't it?
No, you went to the 2nd floor.
2nd
2F.
floor. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and go back and do that, and then we'll come back to this floor.
Okay, doke.
Because I want to go ahead and get those things.
And you get punished if you get it wrong.
Right.
So if you don't know, it's a side thing though, right? It's not something you have to do.
No, you don't have to do this at all. You
so
can,
like,
Does this affect the ending in any way?
no,
though?
no, no. This is like a you've been in this area for a long, long time, and we want to kind of help you. Not really help you, but kind of, you know, almost set you back. Not set you back. How do I put this? I don't know how you would put this.
reward you for playing the game.
I guess would be one thing. They want to reward you, but they also want to be like, hey, we know you've been in here for a long time. Resources are kind of limited.
Right.
Let's find out a way to. Let's find a way to fix that, basically.
Right.
So now we were in the storeroom before.
There's
this is where we
nothing
got
here.
stuff, but now there's this gigantic chest. So
444.
yes, 3, 1, 3.
And what's the punishment?
Monsters. So we got shotgun shells, shotgun shells, shotgun shells, shotgun shells, shotgun shells, ampoule, and that's it.
Crap, dang it.
What?
I'm sorry. My hockey team just lost. I'm sorry. It was a really close game too. It was a tie all the way through to the end, and then the other team got a goal.
I thought you were upset that we got ampoules.
I did not realize I even said anything out loud. I am so sorry.
Oh, that's funny. But no, if you get a question wrong, I forget if the monster drops on you or if it's waiting for you outside.
Which monster is it?
I think it's like a
Doorstop face?
yeah, no, they're not that mean. I think it's probably one of the nurses. Maybe
Fuzzy Lumpkins.
Yeah.
Get off my property.
Oh. Okay, so now we want to go. Okay, so there was the fridge earlier that poor James, being the weak little man that he is, couldn't open by himself.
It's like Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman throws like a scientist. Gordon Freeman.
Oh, I love those games.
Oh my lord. We're not even going to begin to talk about it because I won't stop. They're my favorite.
Remember when we play those games?
Yeah, Maria.
We
Oh,
can talk about them.
Come on. You're supposed to be the big man around here.
punch her.
How's a little girl like me supposed
Right in
to
the throat. I ripped my skirt with my elbow.
What's
Weird
this?
sharp elbows.
Not
I
very
poked a
cheap,
hole
is
with my butt.
it? James, you take it.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, so we got the lead ring, and we're going the wrong way.
Look at those covered things for a second.
Which things?
Those things. Are those chairs? Are all of those chairs?
Yeah, it's a chair and a table and all that stuff. I guess it's supposed to be like, I don't know, plastic maybe they're wrapped in, or maybe
Those
just
are weird looking. They look like chess pieces.
Yeah.
They look like giant chess pieces. Weird looking chairs.
Yeah. Okay, so there was one thing that bothers me about that radio show. In the HD version, like as we are playing the remastered version, they redubbed that whole scene.
Right, it did sound weird. To
Yeah,
me.
and you can't do the original voices aren't changed.
They're
Like they are changed. You can't get original voices for the radio show in the actual.
because the original
version.
one was far creepier.
It was because the guy got really, really more into it than than that guy. So, all right, painting of the woman on the door.
I keep starting sentences and forgetting what I'm going to say.
Buh.
Yeah, I just did that. I went. Bleh. I think I was going to say break her arms, but I'm not.
That'll open the door.
Yeah.
This painting is screaming at me.
Yeah. Not a painting, dummy. It's Maria. She's not even near the door.
What is the matter with you?
Oh, the door's over there.
All right, so now we go into the creepy painting door. And we are almost done with the hospital.
Woo!
I think. Let's see, where do we have to go?
You told that directly to Maria.
Yeah.
You turned to her and go, I
You know
think.
what I'm saying? All right. So there's something on the floor here. Okay.
Good luck picking it up from under your foot like that.
It won't come
I've
up.
tried
I don't
to do
know
that.
why.
It's not fun. You fall flat on your face.
I took the director's key, the one to the museum. I hid it behind the praying woman when I went out for the day trip. I picked it up, but I did not steal it. I'm not a criminal.
Does this guy get kicked in the head by a horse or something?
That reminds
Well,
me
there is like a special like unit around here.
Mm.
that reminds me of 12 Monkeys,
Yeah, it's essentially like that. Yeah.
where he's too drugged out to because he's in the mental hospital and they keep
Yeah.
drugging him and he can't form sentences, so he writes his doctors a note.
Yeah.
And the guy's reading it. He's like, I think you so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great movie. One of my favies.
My favorite. Okay, so this part, this part is interesting, because you can't really fix the camera, and there's a reason why, and you'll see that here in a minute.
Yeah. This is very Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah, because you see who's chasing us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maria, run!
Yeah. Now, there is a way for you to fail this part.
For her to die?
If she gets killed, yes, you will fail this part. So.
Because he's right behind her.
Yeah.
I just love that he's quiet. He doesn't even say anything.
No.
And you don't even know he's there until you see him.
Yeah.
Did you fail?
No.
Oh, he doesn't even try at that point.
It's one of my favorite tracks from this soundtrack.
I was going to say just those 4 notes.
It's essentially what it is, yeah.
I thought it just played it once.
Yeah. That was it.
Credits.
Yeah.
What the masterpiece.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. Best game.
I felt that way when she died. I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
I don't like escort stuff, though.
I don't either.
It's much less about her and more about just the fact that she has to follow you around everywhere.
Right. And it's I don't know. So now, where are we? Where does that put us? That puts us back, okay. This puts us back at the entrance of the hospital.
Okay.
And I think that's
You
it for
haven't
the hospital.
Well, you haven't checked all those doors because, like, it's turned, right?
Yeah, this is now like the dark hospital,
Right.
but we weren't able to make it here. But if I'm correct, I don't think there's actually any doors you can open in the dark
You
hospital.
got to check them anyways, just so your map is marked off.
Yeah, just so my brain can have a little peace. Oh, okay, so there was a door. That's right, this is the one door that's open. And it's about the history of Silent Hill. And this, so... He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. Da-na. Gonzalez.
Letter wrench.
Yeah. You can read it while opening stuff.
That's interesting, though, because he marks it in black. And that's the only thing he marks in black.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
I don't think so.
He just found a marker?
Yeah.
Or what do they call them? Because no, that's right, because it says it right on them. China markers? Or grease pens or whatever?
So we just saw Laura.
Yeah, the little girl.
If you couldn't tell what that was. Because it's kind of hard to see. This game is very, very dark. Visually dark.
Yeah. Stella!
So we'll just go ahead and double check these for posterity's sake. If I'm using that word correctly, I don't know if I
Postulio.
am. It's you, McMuffin. Okay, I missed that there.
What?
It's super bad, man. You not remember that? Have you ever seen Superbad?
Once, a long time ago. I thought it was okay. I didn't.
You remember McLovin?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's
also in, like, everything.
Yeah, there's a point where they're riding on a bus because they, like, stole something from a homeless man or something.
Right.
And they're riding on the bus, and the guy was there. Like, the guy that they stole from or whatever is on the bus. And he's like, it's you, McMuffin. That's one of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
Do you know where Postulio is from?
I want to say I do, but at the same time, I'm blanking.
Do you, Misty?
Mm-mm.
Really? I would say. Sorry. We're gonna name him Postulio.
Yeah.
The bug keeps freaking me and Misty out because it's over in our corner.
Yeah.
He's going, and we're like, it's in my hoodie.
Yeah. Don't let it lay eggs in my hair.
Yeah, Postulio. It's eating my eyes. But Postulio is what Invader Zim names his zit
that has hypnotic powers. He draws a little
That's
face on
right,
it and adds a
yeah.
little body, and he names it Postulio.
I remember that episode. I don't know how I didn't remember
Yeah,
that.
I can't. He gets it by rubbing grease on his face or something
Yeah.
like that.
I want to talk about messed up shows.
Yeah,
I loved Invader Zone.
Yeah.
it was good. Weird,
And
just like all his other stuff, JTHM and Squee and all that.
Maria's dead. I couldn't protect her. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help. Laura has run off somewhere. Mary, what should I do? Are you really waiting for me somewhere? Or is this your way of taking? I'm going to find Mary. It's the only thing I have left to hope for.
So, is he holding the gun in that cutscene, or were you holding it, and he just happens to be holding it because you were holding it?
He happened to be holding it because I was holding it.
Because as he's saying all that, it's very cryptic, and it seems like, I don't know, the gun just added a lot of the effect to it, almost like he was going to almost turn it on himself.
Right. Now, if you notice, now that we're outside of the hospital, it is way darker.
Right, no
And
fog
there
either.
are now nurses everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like nighttime, essentially, in Silent Hill.
Yeah, and the fog's gone because in the dark world there is no fog.
Yeah, because there's no need for it.
Right.
Yet another way that they kind of did like a graphical limitation, and they did it really well because you would never really realize that this is a graphical limitation, them adding all of this darkness and it all just being, I thought there was something in here, forgive me.
Never.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way. This is the part I always get locked in. Okay. I
So-
think I'm going the right way.
Another thing is that the HD version, as we were saying earlier about the fog, is that it's all a lot more faded in standard definition.
Yeah, it has that bubble.
Yeah, when this is very harsh line, and it's the same thing with the darkness. It is more faded in the other version.
Right.
But that's a really harsh line. That is almost like he's trying to get to, like, the horizon of the dark right there.
Yeah. He says something in that little cutscene. I may have went the wrong way. Hey, but there's stuff here, so it wasn't all for naught. He says he's talking to Mary essentially, and he's like, "Is this your way of taking?" And then he stops. And there's almost like there's like this weird like unforgiveness that he has.
Like he's mad at her for dying.
Yeah, almost. Like there's some stuff that we haven't talked about, which I feel like we should have. Like Laura says that she got this letter from Mary last year.
Right.
When she died 3 years ago.
Right, and he got a letter from her, and that's what got him to Silent Hill.
Right. So they introduce a new enemy here too, and we probably won't even see it because they're underneath the railing, or they're underneath the gate here. There it is. They're called mandarins, I think is what they're called.
Like the orange?
Yeah. I don't think that they really have.
Or the Iron Man bad guy?
Yeah. I don't think they really have like a meaning or a purpose behind them. I think they're just there to add to it. So we're at the RV. We're at the RV that I missed so long ago.
Huh.
So, but we can check that out while I'm here.
Woo!
Because there's a first aid kit here. There might be more, and we'll go ahead and pick up the special something that's in here.
Gatling gun?
Yeah. I wish the minigun.
The save point?
There is a save point here. Yes. Oh, there's the "I'll wait" at Barneely's note. And come on. You're looking at it. Pick it up. There it is. Hyper spray.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I want to see you use it at least once.
I mean, I can. It'll do damage to us.
You'll be okay.
But,
You've played this game how many times?
a lot.
Yeah, use the pepper spray.
That's my purse.
I was just about to say that. I swear. I don't know you. That's my purse. I swear I was about to say that.
Did we look at this? I don't think we ever looked at this either.
The knife?
Yeah. So Angela's knife is stained with something red. We got this last time we saw Angela.
Nail polish.
There's only really one thing that could be.
nail polish.
But it's interesting that you have this super sharp knife that he doesn't plan on using as a weapon.
Right.
We picked up a dry cell battery. Sorry, I kind of ran through this section. I don't know why, but we just ran through it really fast. See if there's anything else new that we have. The shotgun.
Explain what the Abdulis are.
The what?
Anoles. The
Ampules?
Ampules. Yeah.
They instantly heal you completely, and then basically give you invincibility for about 30 seconds.
I always thought they looked like beer bottles.
They do a little bit. So we'll see the next enemy that we have, and you'll see, like, because this is not a very super powerful hyper spray.
Right. I've never seen it. I didn't even know it existed, which I'm sure you could tell by the earlier videos.
What is that?
Yeah.
So we'll pick up some more shotgun shells because I think we actually have more shotgun shells now than we do.
It looks like the thing in Jurassic Park, the Barbasol can in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
He holds over his mouth.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, see, it's not even doing that much damage to him. But see,
But it is
we were
hurting
in the
you.
green. Yeah.
Huh.
So-
Interesting. For a second, I was like, you're going to heal yourself with a gun?
Yeah. Taking the cure.
This is a new thing.
Yeah. Let's see. So basically, and what they were telling us too. I'll make sure I'm going in the right direction so you don't have to watch me.
Watch me. Watch me.
No. 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 No.
I've probably heard that song maybe twice. I've just heard other people sing it.
I've heard that song a million times.
Right.
And I hate that song so
Have
much.
no idea what song it is.
It's
Watch me whip.
Watch me, Nana.
Oh, yeah.
Naughty.
Yeah.
So we're going back to the park. Essentially, is what we're doing.
Yay!
We have to go find the letter wrench. But there is a
Are
quick.
we going disc golfing?
Yeah. Frothing.